diver in only 4 days? Well, let's find out. That is a big burger. Good morning and welcome to very beautiful Puerto Galera here in the Philippines. It's only a few hours from Manila. Actually woke up really early, left Manila at 5, it was pitch black. Driving for like 1.5 hours can take up to 2 hours, but see the sun rising. Then we jumped on a boat in the Batangas pier here. Quite fast actually, 1 hour 15 minutes. And then we arrived here to Puerto Galera and took a tuk-tuk to get to this very beautiful place here. So we're here to try diving. I only tried it once before, like 2 hours in Boracay. But now we're gonna do a 4-day course diving here. Really spectacular background here. So we're gonna have the first day today. And let's get started and see what we can do. Just a bit of pool training here the first day, getting the basics, and then I think tomorrow we're gonna do more things and then probably go diving a bit of the other days here later. Quite a lot of interesting techniques. You need to learn to clear the mask underwater. Right. Interesting, but not super easy. First 3 hours in the pool down here. Now it's time to rest. I'm gonna continue tomorrow. Gonna chill a little bit here and take off this. I've always been intrigued by adventures and exploring the sea, and I think diving can be a really cool way of doing it. I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of exciting environments here, but first we gotta go to training. So the sun is setting now. We're walking along this nice beach walk here next to the water. Quite pleasant way to wind down here after the first day of diving. Not too intense, but it was fun to explore a little bit. Now we're just gonna find some nice restaurant and get some food. I think we definitely found the restaurant, the bar district here. Quite warm and sweaty, but we had a nice dinner here. We had some steak, then a few different local foods, and also some dessert actually. I'm gonna wrap it up here, go back and sleep and get ready for 2 days. More of doing theory and diving, so see you tomorrow morning. Just wrapping up the second morning here. First session, getting changed, taking a break, and then we're going to go out in the ocean after lunch. I need some food refueling here, then continue. Quite nice, a lot of fun things to see and learn, but let's continue. So after a bit of a lunch break, we're getting ready for the first open water dive here, going out with the boat. Gonna see if we can use some of the skills or not, so let's go out. So I couldn't bring the camera here on the first dive actually, but it went very well. Now we're cleaning up a little bit here. Tomorrow I can bring the camera and show you guys. Hopefully we have some nice stuff to see. There's a lot of cool fish actually already today. But can I take a break now, so see you a bit later. The sun is setting now, you can see in the background, really beautiful. Gonna walk down here and explore a little bit. We've been spending the afternoon doing the theory after diving here now, but we need some food to energize. It's quite cozy to walk around here. We definitely need to allocate 5 or maybe 10 hours actually to theory, so make sure you do that before you come here. We're doing it in the afternoons after diving in the morning. Nice way as well. Now it's time for food. Okay, so we finished that Japanese feast. A bit random to eat Japanese food here, but actually a lot of Japanese and Korean people and restaurants here. So we had a massive feast with like salmon and some noodles and a lot of mixed different dishes here. Now we're gonna walk and see if we can find some fruits and explore a little bit here. But quite nice to just walk around and chill. Definitely need to sleep early, get ready for tomorrow, and then dive. Hopefully I can do some video from tomorrow, so see you tomorrow in the bright morning. Good morning, welcome to the third day. Just had some enjoy some breakfast here, my muesli. Now we're gonna do a bit of a pool session here in the morning, then going out for the second dive. This time I can actually bring the camera, so let's get started. So after a bit of a morning pool session, we are now gonna do the swim test, so 200 meters swimming here, and then also making sure you can tread water for 10 minutes. Hope it goes well, but then we're gonna go diving, so let's go. So swimming test done, 200 meters and floating. Now we're gonna continue a little bit at the pool again and then go diving.
We survived the swim, now waiting for the boat here. Amazing to see all this fish and beauty on the sea. Now let's get back to the shore. So time to sit back and chill a bit, have a burger and maybe some curry and food here, get some veggie. Quite nice to be out in the water and diving. You definitely need to train both your mind and all the physical skills, coordination, rescuing the other person, giving air, a lot of different skills. But of course there's a lot of fantastic fish and very interesting, beautiful environment. We saw a lot of Nemo, but also a lot of other different colorful fish. You definitely switch to another world when you're down underwater, so pretty cool. Highly recommend it. Very meditative, I must say, to just be down there floating around, seeing a very different environment. It's hard to think about anything else. But now we're gonna eat and then continue with the theory. I think we're halfway. We're finished with section 2. There are 5. So we're gonna sit probably 4 or 5 hours today and also continue tomorrow and do more diving, but really fun and exciting. So if you haven't tried diving, definitely worth giving it a try. I'd recommend it. But now let's eat and chill. So after a lot of studying in the afternoon, we had some Italian dinner, actually pizza, not something I eat every day, but also some salad and vegetables with shrimp, very nice. And now I'm gonna go back and relax and actually continue studying. I think you need almost like 8 hours in total for doing this. So gonna do that, finish up, and then go to bed, go up early, then continue diving tomorrow. So see you then tomorrow morning. Good morning, after some breakfast. Time for the third bath here. Air is crazy. You do one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. Very sunny as always. Hope you get to see some interesting things. We're also going to do some exercises here under the water and then explore. So yeah, let's dive in. Alright, very good dive. Up in the boat, ready to go back to shore. He's after a lunch break and a bit of studying the theory. Almost done now. And we go out for the final dive here. So let's put on the gear and go outside. Woohoo! Finally back in the boat. I guess we made it. Becoming a diver in 4 days. So after 3.5 days of theory and diving in the pool and out in the sea, we finally got the certificate. Gonna get it printed tomorrow morning. Now it's time to go out and celebrate a little bit, enjoy the very nice nature here, and I'm sure some very good food as well. Really comfortable temperature, a really chill area here next to the beach. Just gonna go explore. You can actually walk over here. There's another beach there, and there's another one also called the White Beach. Apparently it's a bit strong sunshine there, so I think we're gonna skip that for now. But let's go explore and see what we can find. So after a lot of walking around here, I think it's time to celebrate with a Japanese beer here. Find a Japanese place. Very nice with the sunset here, walking around. But yeah, it's not every day to get diving certificate, so cheers to that. And now hopefully it's a lot of good food here with the background. Steak, a lot of yummy stuff. And see you later. Cheers. So now it's the morning of the last day. We're gonna go to White Beach here, but we have to drive with this tuk-tuk like 30 minutes. Just check around a little bit here. Heard there's no shade, but we're gonna enjoy a little bit exploring, maybe buying some things. First gonna jump on here, then just go back, takes 30 minutes, check out, and then go back to Manila. But let's enjoy these last hours there. Okay, so we finally arrived here at the White Beach. They have this big sandcastle in the background, a lot of tourist shops here in the background. It was actually quite a long journey getting here. We're gonna go explore a little bit here in the background. Very sunny, enjoying the last morning here. I think it got a bit of a cold actually, but very happy it happened today and not yesterday, since we got the diving certificate. Of course we're gonna go and get that and then gonna head back to Manila. So I got some microphones problems actually back in Manila here, but I discovered it's a nice weekend market in the background. So if you're here and want to try some fresh food or fruits, it's a lot of cool stuff you can check out here. But back to Puerto Galera, we stayed at the Galleon Resort by Asia Divers. Found it online, very nice actually. A lot of cool facilities here, cozy, and also you can walk nearby. So a lot of nice area next to the water. The whole course was 4 days. It was $549, so not super cheap, but I guess that's what it is to get a tutor for 4 days. Just remember that you can't fly the day before or after because of the pressure with the airplane, but highly recommend it. Very nice. So let me know if you have any questions or if you tried diving. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Let me know if you have any other suggestions where to go. But for now, if you want to see more, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.